Hello, welcome to All Levels Kickboxing Class 8. In today's class, after our warm-up, we're going to go over very quickly break falls. We're going to do kicks on spot. Then we're going to do kicks moving forward and finish up the class with it's a reaction drill to test your reaction time for kicks. Okay, so let's go feet together, arms out. Do my best. And let's do, as we normally do, down into our knees and work on our breath work. This is actually called the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu breathing technique, but it's actually an ancient Mayan technique. So just breathe deep into your core. Your lungs don't just fill up are not just in your chest, but they go all along your side, your back, your sides, and down deep into your behind your stomach. So breathe deep into your stomach, and let's do 10 deep breaths, expanding those inactive muscles and deadened nerves around your core, lower core, and go. Sitting tall on your knees. Nice and straight back. Looking forward. Really focusing on expanding and breathing out all that air. Okay, well done, standing up. Okay, let's go into our movements to activate inactive muscles in our back and in our body pretty much. Okay, so let's go arms up, quick rotations. Really try to push down with your legs here, but your upper body is going up and your head is going up too. Maintain that deep breathing, that new breathing technique throughout the whole class and throughout your whole life now. That's the proper way to how to breathe. And when you walk, this part, your legs aren't walking your body, your center. Imagine that your center is you're being pulled from here, your center point. Because where you want to go, you go. Okay, using this. Okay, now arms up. Let's do circles here. And now let's do like an angled one. Do angled ones now. Okay, now arms to the side. Reach out as far as you can. Bend your knees. This stance is called Mabu in ancient Gong Fu. The practitioner is standing stationary with their feet planted to the earth, and they're just standing like this. This promotes a strong body. Let's do like 3 deep breaths in this hold. Stay relaxed. I'm just gonna move my camera a little lower so you can see my feet. Okay, now let's do reach as far out as you can, and remember to push your center forward and rolling, making small circles, now big ones. Okay, neck rotations. Okay, now let's go walking stance. And let's go right arm out, reaching forward as far as you can, standing straight, activating your glutes. Your glute is part of your leg. Use that to push and hold yourself upright. Other side. Left leg back, left arm out. Let's go even deeper to activate those glutes. My left stance is always a little shorter, so just be conscious of your weak side and strengthen it up for anything, for weight training or whatever you do. Okay, let's do stretching now. Okay, our knees. Okay, rotating your knees other way for those round kicks that we're going to do later on. Oh yeah, for pre-frame. Oh, you did pre-frame. Okay, now quick, oh yeah, pull it, lift your knee up, pulling it up to the corner. This leg is locked and planted. And make sure you're pulling with both of your arms. So both your back muscles are activating. And you're pulling with two arms. Pull. Other side, knee goes up. This is your check. And pulls up. Pull it with both arms. Lock your planted leg. Stretch that out. Now let's go down to side splits. Down we go. Walk yourself out. Arms to the floor. This is for your side kicks. And center weight over your, or weight over your center. Lock your knees. Point your toes forward. Bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. Keep breathing. Okay, no toes. Heels roll to the floor, supporting you, and your toes point to the sky. Bouncing here, pushing your center forward. Okay, now sitting, hands behind your back. Gently sit down forward, but maintain your arms strength and pushing. You're locking your arms and your elbows and pushing your arms straight, pushing your center forward. You're sitting tall over your center. Neck is tall, and arms reach forward. Touch the floor in front of you as far as you can. Elbows touch the floor. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, let's do punch your thighs. Little short punches here. With power though. Other side. Okay, let's stand up. Oh, that was tricky. Okay, now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, now, one leg in front. You're gonna go, actually, let's see here. Just go. Hang on. Oh no, okay. Have your feet parallel, shoulder width apart. Take one step in front. You're gonna go arms up, and you're gonna bend, but you're gonna go down and reach as far as you can down your leg, but don't bend your lead front. And just put all the weight into the front. Other side, step, and it looks like this. Step, arms up, reach forward, and you should feel a nice stretch in your lead, in your front foot. All the weight should be more weight should be in the front leg. Oh, that felt good. Okay, now let's do, you're gonna go like this. It's a warm up for your legs from Shotokan Karate. So essentially you go standing like so, you do a front leg lift. You just essentially lift your leg and keep your leg straight. Pretend your leg's like dead, and you just lift it up. Then you do knee. Then you do side knee, like that. And then you do, side raise, and just try to keep your body upright. Try to keep yourself not like twisted, your head is upright. And you do both sides too. Okay, so then you go, you go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you go kick your heel to your butt, and then lift like that your back. You want your heel touching your butt, and lift. Okay, do that on your own speed. Let's go. So I'll face the front here. Actually, I don't face this way. Okay, and go at your own speed. Let's go. Up. Almost there, guys, almost there. Okay, well done. All right, now, let's see. Okay, so now for this next drill, they're called leg rotations. You're gonna need to use a noodle. I'm gonna use a noodle, but you can use actually anything. You can use a point on the wall. You can use a sticker. But what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna MacGyver this and just stick it in here. Essentially, what you're gonna do is try to have a point where you're gonna essentially stick your leg out, and you're focusing on one spot where that you're supposed to just focus your leg. Your front kick going around, so your leg is locked, leg straight. You're gonna go in a full circle and put it to a height that you're testing yourself, where you actually feel the stretch in your muscle here, where you feel your muscle activating. I want you to do 5 leg rotations. You're gonna try not to touch the target. If you don't have a target, just go circles around that point where you placed on the wall. Okay, so let's do, hopefully you can see that. Let's do 5 on each leg. And nice and controlled, continue breathing, hands up, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More for fun. Damn, those are good. Okay, other side. And make sure this is locked. 1, 2. You want to be as close as you can, your foot to the target. Oh, that felt damn good. Okay, let's stretch out your legs. Oh yeah, let's actually rotate our hips. I forgot to do that. My mistake, my bad. Okay, hands up. Okay, touching your toes now. Bending at your hinge point, which is the balls of your hips, not your waist, your hips. So I want you to bend from now on. Whenever you're gonna go, like bend some and pick something off the ground, bend at that point. If it's something heavy, then of course you have to use your legs. Okay, so let's bend down and touch your toes. Touch the floor, feet apart. Okay, now grab the floor behind you. Try to put your head through your legs. Okay, now onto our warm up. So let's start on spot with jumping jack. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These are called switch jacks now. So you go like this, 1 feet apart. You're switching like this. You have your hands up and do that. Go. Keep breathing. Should look like this from this side. Okay, now calf raises. On spot, you're going on your tippy toes, raising, going as high as you can. Nice and controlled, controlling your breathing. Don't touch the floor with your heels. 10. And go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now nice and fast, let's do our squats. Let's do 20 squats. So I'm shoulder width apart, arms out, reach out as far as you can. You're sitting down, slight rear, your butt sticks out a little bit, and essentially you're pushing with your legs, your thighs, and all your legs activated, and you're essentially pushing forward with your center, your hips. So let's do 10 this way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10 this way. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, now we're gonna go into our lunges. So you do lunge switches. So essentially, you're gonna go right leg back, hands to your chin. You're gonna go drop the knee, almost touch the floor, spring up, switch, and that's 1. Do 10 of those, and go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I think I did a little extra there. Okay, well done. Stretch out your calves. Stretch out your thighs. Ow. Stretch out your calves. Okay, now we're gonna do a sitting stance hold. So I want you to go into a strong, traditional Gong Fu sitting stance, which looks like this. So I believe how they start it, this is what I learned when I was younger. It goes 1, 2, 3.5, sitting down. Your arms are outstretched, but there's a slight bend in it. It's like you're holding a bowl. And from the side, it looks like this. So essentially, my back is straight in line with my head. So let's do about 30 seconds of that. Okay, I'll get my timer out. 3, 2, 1, go. Deep breathing, you're pushing your center forward, flattening your feet, opening, spreading out your toes so that they're gripping the floor. Focusing on breathing, putting your mind in your legs, feeling those muscles activate. Well done, guys. Actually, that's really fast. Time's going. Maybe we can do a little longer. What do you guys think? We'll just keep it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up. Okay, well done. Okay, now push-ups. Your favorite. Okay, so you're gonna do 20 push-ups. It's gonna be 10, not, if you can, on the tips of your fingers. You're do 10 with your fingertips to make your fingers nice and strong. Or just do them open-handed. So it's 10 fingers, 10 knuckles. I want you to be on the big 2 knuckles, because those knuckles align with your bone. To strengthen those knuckles, strengthening your punch, or at least the how hard you can hit without. Okay, so let's do those push-ups now. Okay, so 10 with my fingertips open. Now 10 on the 2 knuckles here, and the big 2, go. Well done. Okay, go grab some water. Alright guys, so while you're getting water, I'm gonna talk. So, how many hand strikes, how many punches do you think it would take for a professional champion boxer to become that strong? So like, I was doing the calculations years ago, and I came to the calculation that if you did about 100 punches every day, how long do you think it would take you to get to that level? It would take you probably about 20-25 years, because the average, or like a professional boxer or professional Muay Thai kickboxing champion, they've probably thrown about 1 million of those techniques, 1 million hand strikes, 1 million round kicks. So just have that in your mind, and you can calculate how much training you'll need to get to achieve your personal martial arts dreams and goals. Okay, so now we're just gonna very quickly go over break falls. It's not really necessary for fitness or sport, but then it's very important for like practical self-defense. So let's just get over it with it. So hopefully your floor is not hard like mine. So this is in case you fall down, you land properly. This is actually a class that, this is a technique that we teach to level 1 first class students, but you guys, I want you guys to have a little bit more fun for that first class, so I switched it up. So essentially you're falling down. My one friend, they actually slipped on the ice and they broke one wrist one year and the other wrist the other years because they didn't know how to break fall and fall properly. So essentially you don't fall down and land on your wrist, because your wrist will break. So what you do is you put your hands on your shoulders, you stick your butt out, you roll on your butt, you arc your back, you don't hit your head on the ground, so you have your head off the ground, you cross your legs, and you slap up to the side of the floor as hard as you can, the ground, so that you can absorb the impact so that you don't hit the floor and your back doesn't absorb that. So let's do about 5 from a crouching position. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now just quickly, so you know we're not going to do them, but just so you know, the front one is like this. You fall down front like this. And that one, again, very important. Save my ass in street fights. And then also the side one is like this. Okay, you have your arms straight out. Sorry, that's that one again. And side one's like this. You just hit with your arm out. Okay, so now let's continue with the class. Okay guys, now this is I want you guys to do this drill, especially a lot at home. You're gonna be doing jab cross. Let's do it now on our back. So this is a situation if you get taken down to the ground. This actually has saved my ass in a real street fight. Essentially I got taken down to the ground and I started punching upward, and since I trained that technique already, they had to just let me out because they were getting too much damage. So essentially lay flat on your back. You're gonna punch as hard as you can, jab, cross, reaching as straight and as far out as you can, and punching as hard as you can, and I'm gonna do a countdown, okay? So jab crosses for, let's say, 10 seconds. Okay, down on our back. And go. 10, 9, breathe out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Good work. Okay. Let's do now. Okay, so now I want you guys to take some object in your house. I'm going to use a cone, but you don't need to use a cone. You can use anything. So this is going to be your target. You're going to set it in the floor. Hopefully, can you guys see that? Weird. Okay. No? Okay, you can see that. Alright, so have your cone in the center of the floor. That's your opponent. Essentially, your target is in front of you. You're going to go in your fighting stance, and I want you to practice in your fighting stance with your right leg back. You're going to just slowly start stepping and shuffling around that target. So have your hands up, keep your hands up, shoulders relaxed, and just start shuffling around in your stance. Do not cross your stance. Keep your feet apart and shuffle slowly around that. Okay, and go. Standing nice and tall, chin tucked down, hands up. Okay. Other way, other direction. Small steps, but you're still able to have your strong stance. You're not off balance. Okay, now I want you to circle to your left, and again your left leg is forward. Do you guys know which direction you'll circle around your opponent? It actually depends on their stance, but essentially you always circle away from the opponent's power. So their power is their cross, their round kick perhaps, right? So if the person has strong, heavy strikes from this side, you would circle away from that. So you would be circling say if I'm fighting someone who's in, yeah. So if they're facing me like this, their power is here. So I'm gonna circle to the right because I don't want to get hit with their power. Okay, so now circle around, and I want you to go circle to. It doesn't matter. Just we'll do both sides, but you're gonna be throwing a jab. So you're gonna be getting used to moving around and throwing out a jab. Okay, just keep it nice and like medium power, like a whip, and you're just using this to stun your opponent. Okay, go. To keep them at bay. If they're advancing, you wanna, get them off your back. Okay, but do that while you're breathing though. Switch your stance. So now we're circling to the right with your right hand in front, and you're jabbing with your right now. Now this is southpaw stance. Okay, well done. Okay guys, pro tip here though. Now if you want to fight, if you're in your fighting stance and you want to switch your feet to maybe throw off the opponent and just confuse them by, say example, they don't think that you can throw a round kick from here, but you switch and now you can, right? So if you want to do that without them being, without your opponent noticing it, do not do a big switch like this. Just do a small sneaky one like this. So you just go like that. So you go small step, it's like a half step, you go step, so you go step, step. It's a lot less noticeable than a big movement like this. Now, that depends, unless like you're doing a switch, like say you want to do you're gonna do say your opponent's advancing and you switch, and then you kick. That's like a little bit different, right? So that's for a different situation. Okay, now let's move on to the kicks portion of the class. So we're going to do kicks on spot. I want you to do one called, we're going to do a lead round kick. So we're going to go in fighting stance, right leg back. You're essentially, it's not going to be as strong as your rear leg turning kick, but you're going to do, lift your leg up, your knee comes up, you turn, you pivot on your planted leg, and you snap and you kick. So it should look like this. Knee up, snap. So you, okay, knee up, turn, and snap. Make sure you reach out, and again, it's nice and fast. It's possible to knock someone out if you hit them right in the chin. So let's do 10 on each leg. Go. And if you can't kick high, just kick low, like that. Okay, do belt height, go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one for fun. Okay, now other side, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one for fun. Okay, well done. Now this is the part you're gonna need the chair for. You're gonna need the chair now. Okay, so we're gonna put our chair behind us. We're gonna use this to balance. And what I want you to do is you're gonna balance your weight here, stick out your, let's do right leg first. And essentially you're just gonna do big sweeping circles, to do a couple round kicks, and you're just gonna essentially train these muscles here to be able to hold your leg up and do these awkward movements. Go. again, just have this foot planted and toes pointing kind of like to the side here, because we're not really kicking, we're kind of just stretching out, strengthening our muscles here. And try not to, if you can, you know, you're trying to not have weight on there, right, eventually. Okay, other side. Just go back and forth. Really using those hips. Standing nice and tall. Okay, now do 10 hooking kicks, hooking or hook kicks. We went over that last class. Essentially, it's the opposite. It's the opposite of that kick. So your knee comes up, you kick out to the side, and you hook around. And it should come around, and you're aiming with the heel for power, or bottom of the foot for more reach. Yeah, so let's grab the chair and do that. Okay, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice and controlled. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, other leg. Opening that up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The harder leg. 6, 7. Well, don't give up. 8. Try your best. 9, 10. And one for fun. I forgot that side too. Okay, now let's do our kicks moving forward. So we're gonna go, first one, we're gonna do teeps moving forward. You're gonna go in a nice small Muay Thai stance, hands up. You're gonna be marching forward. You're gonna go lead teep, and then rear teep follows. Then switch. Do a small switch. So then do a small switch and reset. Okay, do that marching forward. Go. You should have at least 3. You should have at least space for up to 3 of those. Aim their center, so at least your knee is going at least your belt height. Okay, you're marching forward. Maybe you fake one. Maybe you fake one. Fake. Teep. Teep. Return. Fake. Okay, last one, best one. Okay, well done. All right, now we're going to be doing, this is an interesting one. It's a variation on a karate style side kick that you throw from the back. But except you don't do any chamber or bending in your knee. So essentially it looks like this. You should just throw your side kick from the back. So you just throw it and straight out. Opposed to the other version where I step to the side and I make sure my chamber is nice and pronounced. That's stronger but slower. Okay, so let's do, you're gonna do, let's do 2 sets. And 1 on each leg. So you're gonna do 1 from this side, 1 from this side. Go. Hands up. Actually, just switch. Just do alternating. Yeah, just do that for like 3 rounds. 3 runs. Okay, returning, last one, best one. Right. Faster, faster, last one. Okay guys, so now let's go over side shuffle. So I just want you to go like this. This is very basic, but I want you to go like this, feet together, and your hands are up. You go feet together, feet apart, and you're just gonna practice side shuffle. I know it sounds very simple and basic, but I want you to really focus on standing like stacked, and you're essentially gonna have your hands up, and you're essentially every step you take is gonna be nice and controlled, and your weight is gonna be completely on that leg for that second. Okay, step. Okay, so practice that a few times in your space. Go. Nice and stacked. Head is over my body. Your head is heavy, so wherever your head leans, that's where your body will go. So if you think about it, if you throw your head with your punch, then you're gonna have more power in your punch. And if you throw your weight with your kick, then your kick will be stronger. But if you lean away from your kick, then all your weight is pretty much splitting, right? Okay, now hopefully you have some space to go side to side in front of the screen, because you're gonna need to see me. Okay, so I want you to keep going side to side. Oh yeah, okay, so you're gonna keep going side to side. Whenever I kick, I'm gonna do any type of kick, I want you to quickly drop. So you're not gonna drop like this, you're gonna drop more or less like so, squatting nice and fast to build explosive power in your legs. Okay, so you're gonna be hands up, kicks coming, you go down and come up quick and fast. Okay, so you're side shuffling and you come close to the wall. Oh, you gotta switch to the other side. Kicks coming, down you go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, you're moving around. Front kick to the head. Hey, well done. Okay, now you're gonna have to try to kick me. So I'm gonna be doing the side shuffling now. I'm gonna place a cone right here. Can you guys see that? Okay, so if, do you guys see the cone there? Barely. Okay, so I'm gonna be side shuffling. I'm gonna be side shuffling from here, like this. When I get to the cone, as soon as I reach in front of the cone like here, you have to quickly kick and do any kick you want that we learned from the series. You could do a lead front kick, lead round kick, lead turning kick. You could do a rear side kick. You could try a hook kick. You could do a rear leg push kick or rear leg round kick. Just do any kick. Okay, let's start. And at the end I'm gonna ask you how many times you actually hit me. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, well done. Okay, good job. Let's finish up the class with some meditation. Okay, sitting crisscross. Okay, palms up. Sitting tall in your crisscross. Pushing your knees down. Nice and deep breathing. Take a deep breath as deep as you can. Stretch your lung capacity. Hold it. Breathe out. Now just a minute of reviewing class. And don't empty your mind though. Focus on a kick or a technique or something that you're learning. But not what you're going to cook for dinner. Any interruptions, any noises that are interrupting your breathing, ignore them. Even my voice, if you're just focusing on breath, just ignore my voice. Breath is everything. Whenever you feel stressed out, just return to your breath. Return to the basics. Well done, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. Good work, guys. Thank you guys for coming to class, for putting in the effort. Remember that it's awesome that you guys can just do these classes at home and practice them and then get ready for the advanced classes. I recommend that if you're new to martial arts, you could do, since the all levels class, we're planning 10 of these, you could do each class 10 times and a minimum, and I think you'll be ready for the advanced. So feet together, arms out. Good job. I did my best.